Ron, I know that you did a lot of research for your book. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
One of the books I leaned on the most was Strong Towns. And they also have a website. They also have a podcast. I get the podcast every week. They have everything out. They cover everything from how to properly design a street intersection to keep kids from getting hurt. But they've spent a lot of time on improving the declining parts of cities. And there are lots of articles there. You can type in Strong Towns and the topic that you want to cover, parking, streets, sidewalks, you'll probably find an article there posted. The other book was Arbitrary Lines, How Zoning Broke the American City and How to Fix It. Both these books, Strong Town and Arbitrary Lines, are available on Amazon. If you can't afford them, let me know. I'll send you one. Success stories, you know, we've mentioned before, but this is a competition between cities. COVID has decimated all the cities. Some of the cities are going to figure out how to recover faster than others. Cities say, arguably, they don't care. Their revenues have been almost unaffected. They got all this money from the federal government, so on and so on. Their budgets have been, to some extent, unaffected, although they have employees that may not have received raises in some number of years, so on and so on. But Mansfield, of course, has done this new form-based zoning, and it's my understanding that Kennedale is going to be taking it up in the next few months. Well, Kennedale is smaller than Haltom City, I believe, and you know, they figured it out. They've got a corridor right through the middle of town. I have, I think, 2 pieces of property in Kennedale, but I don't get there a lot. The corridor hadn't changed in 15 years. All the same properties are undeveloped. They have a lot of undeveloped land. Haltom City doesn't have very much undeveloped land, which is obviously bad from one point of view, but why can't we work on the parts that are developed and get them repopulated? Okay? Make people interested. Again, when somebody drives through Haltom City, they're moving to Fort Worth. We're getting, I forget how many a day, but I think it's 1,000 a day in Dallas-Fort Worth. But if you drive through Haltom City, drive down the main corridor, and you're going out to North Richland Hills, and maybe you go around to Saginaw and back around through Fort Worth, the chances you're going to move your family to Haltom City, I don't believe it's very good. You're not going to like all the boarded up buildings and the rundown nature of the city. You're going to settle in North Richland Hills. And in the book, I have a graph in there that shows that Haltom City has fallen. Out of the 41 cities in Tarrant County, they've fallen from the median halfway to number 12. So they've dropped from the 50th to the 75th to the 25th percentile in population growth. So all that population growth is going to the other cities. Something else we need to work on. Bringing businesses will help that, and bringing commerce.